Imagine this. You're sipping your morning coffee, scrolling through your feed, and there it is. Lamborghini tearing through a coastal highway, a Rolex glinting under boardroom, lights or a penthouse view that makes your rented apartment feel like a shoebox. We've all seen it. But here is the secret no one talks about. True luxury is not always about what screams the loudest. It's about what appreciates the quietest. If you think luxury is reserved for those dropping six figures on a watch or a car, think again. Because today, we're rediving into the top 7 luxury assets under $10,000 that the wealthy are quietly collecting right now. These aren't just flex pieces. They're vehicles of wealth, power, and legacy. I don't know if you stick with me till the end, you'll understand why the elite play this game so differently, and how you can too. You ready? Let's unlock what they don't want you to know. Number 1. Vintage luxury watches. Forget the shiny new Rolex in the mall display case. The real money, it's in the ones with scratches, stories, and scarcity. Vintage Omega Speedmasters, early Seiko divers, or even lesser-known Swiss brands like Universal. These timepieces are like fine wine. They age well if you know what to look for. A Speedmaster that sold for $1,500 a decade ago, it's now pushing $6,000 or more. The catch? Most people walk right past them, assuming old means outdated. But here's the truth. The wealthy don't chase trends, they chase legacy. Nothing says timeless like a ticking vault on your wrist. Now, before we jump to number 2, here's a quick pattern interrupt. Ever notice how people brag about their cars 0 to 60, but panic when their crypto drops 0 to 6%? Moving on. Number 2, rare sneakers is seriously. Don't roll your eyes just yet. The sneaker game is no longer just for hype-beasts and Instagram influencers. Wealthy collectors have started treating limited edition sneakers like art. Jordan 1 Retro Chicago from 2015. Number 3, first edition books. Wait, books in a digital world. Yes, and here's why it's genius. A first edition Harry Potter, signed by J.K. Rowling. Tens of thousands. Let's pause here for a moment. Ever wonder why the wealthiest homes have libraries and not just walk-in closets? Number 4, art by emerging artists. Not all art costs millions. In fact, the rich often invest in artists before they blow up. Think of it like angel investing, but with brushstrokes. A $2,000 piece from an unknown painter today could be worth 50 times that in 5 years. Platforms like Saatchi Art, independent galleries, and even Instagram have made it easier than ever to discover rising talent. But here's the thing, this isn't just about resale, it's about presence. A curated piece on your wall signals taste, foresight, and status. And when the artist becomes the next Basquiat, you're not just holding art, you're holding cultural equity. Which brings us to something most people overlook. Number 5, collectible pens. Yes, pens. You know, the thing you used before you started signing documents with your finger. Mont Blanc, Parker Duofold, or vintage Japanese Nakaya Penzies are not your average ballpoints. Some are handmade, limited in run, and crafted with materials like gold, silver, or rare lacquer. The best part? They fly under the radar. They're functional, beautiful, and in many cases, appreciating assets. In an age of swipes and taps, the wealthy know that writing with intention is still a flex. Why? Because when everything is digital, analog becomes luxury. Let's disrupt again. Pens might be old school, but so is land. I know, last time we checked, nobody's printing more of that either. Number 6, designer furniture. Now you might be thinking, furniture? Isn't that just something you sit on? But to the rich, it's much more. Think original EM's chairs, knoll pieces, or Scandinavian minimalist designs from the 1960s. These aren't just chairs and tables. They're sculptures you happen to eat dinner on. A well-kept, mid-century modern credenza can easily double or triple in value. And here's why that matters. Most people fill their homes with fast furniture that depreciates faster than last season's iPhone. The wealthy? They collect furniture that turns their living space into a living portfolio. It's art that holds you, eyes, and holds value. And finally, number 7. And this one may surprise you. HighEnd Alcohol. We're talking limited edition whiskeys, rare cognacs, and collectible wine. A bottle of Macallan 18 from 20 years ago? Once $100? Now? So here's the question. Are you still waiting for that perfect moment to start investing? Or are you realizing that maybe the perfect moment is already behind you? Every single asset we discussed isn't just about price, it's about principle. The wealthy don't collect things to show off. They collect things that hold power, tell stories, and resist inflation. Most people chase income. The rich, they chase value. And these 7 assets are quietly building empires, one vintage pen, one worn sneaker, one dusty bottle at a time. If you're watching this, it means you're not just curious, you're hungry, you're serious, and you're probably asking, what's next? In our next video, we'll break down how to turn these luxury assets into passive income streams, with real examples from real collectors who went from zero to cash flow without ever setting foot in Wall Street. Subscribe now, because information is the new currency, and wealth favors the informed. Veluxe Vault, where prestige meets purpose.